Even though I am late, I am here. I'm unpredictable, just like Oda. I pop up whenever I want to. Anyway, One Piece chapter 1114. Every week, I want to say that it's the best chapter that I've seen until Oda pulls something crazy out of his hat again. Right now, One Piece is probably the most unpredictable it's ever been. I might be over exaggerating because I had to think back, but for now, in my mind, yeah. So without further ado, let's get into it, bro. So first of all, everybody pretty much is figuring out, oh, we're gonna get sunk to the ground. We're cooked. We're gonna be with the fishmen. We've been clowning the fishmen the whole time, and now we're gonna be just like them. Yup. Me and my fishmen brothers. But there's an interesting shot here of Mr. Akainu. Akainu pretty much is looking a little mad. I don't know. He looks mad and confused at the same time. I don't know what's going on in his brain. I hope Oda clears it up, but I think he's very angry at a certain type of old people upstairs, if you get what I'm saying. Well, right now they're on Egghead, but you know what I mean. And we see different places. We see Water 7, and they can't even believe it because they're saying he would have said Water 7 got flooded, then they would believe him. But the entire world doesn't make sense to them anyway. And then we got Dofi, and he's talking crazy to Magellan, and I love every second of it, bruh. He's straight up clowning him, bruh. Ain't it your job to protect us? What happens if the seawater gets here, Magellan? Haha, loser. And he's pretty much trying to bait him to go higher up, so he's not on level 6. We go to Fishman Island and we see Shirahoshi and all my other people. They're reacting to it, and to them it sounds absurd. That's what the king says, I think. And they're probably more shocked than scared like everybody else because they're already underwater. What are you really going to do about that? And when he announces it, all of the Gorosei are on hot. Look at all their faces. They look like they want to kill everybody in sight, but they can't do anything right now. And we see a bunch of other different people. Like we see Smoothie, we see Kuzan. I'm pretty sure the old dude from Long Ring Long Land. So we go back to where we were at the ending of last chapter, and everybody's still trying to protect Robin while the Gorosei are actually now they're freaking out because Vegapunk exposed everything. They're trying, like Saturn's like, stop talking while they're chasing after Nico Robin. And Robin even ends up saving some of the Straw Hats while they're all getting chased. It's chaos. And Vegapunk goes on intercom and he pretty much explains that he wanted a source that had endless eternal energy. And it is the Mother Flame. Yes, and we get a entire crazy panel of this. This is crazy drawing, by the way. This, I don't think you understand how crazy this really is and how hard to draw this is. This looks magical. I'm looking at it right now, y'all. This looks insane to me. The Gorosei are destroying everything in their path. They're just like, if I would have handed them this pen, they would try to break it. They would just break it just because they're mad and they're trying to get him to stop. And then Vegapunk goes even more into the history of the world. And now he's going to talk about the Void Century and everything that happened during that period. If y'all would have saw me when reading this, in this chapter, I promise you, I thought we were going to get everything. I was getting ready to say One Piece is the greatest thing I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. Like, right now, I have a good like tier list wise. Like some people do rankings, I do tier lists. So One Piece is like bunched in with a bunch of other anime that I love, and it's in that top tier. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting ready to pack my bags and take One Piece out of that tier, out of the S tier, and put it into a new, entirely different tier. It's stuff like this where I wish I kind of waited for One Piece. I wish I didn't watch it during the pandemic. I kind of want to binge it. You know why? Because I want to know what happens next. But anyway, when Vegapunk reveals that Void Century, we cut to the Celestial Dragons, and they, oh my gosh, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Turn it off. Turn it off. And that's what, I promise you, that's what they're doing. Look at them. They're blaming the Navy. They're just going crazy. They're talking about something that they'll mutilate his corpse. Like, bro, he's already dead. Like, what are you talking? Yo, chill. Talking about something the execution is too good for him. Like, bro, chill. It's y'all fault. Y'all hiding it. How you gonna get mad at me when you hit it and I find it? That's your fault. Should have been lying. And I don't know who this is on the side. Somebody tell me who this is, because I've been trying to figure out who this is. It's a bird. And I don't want to say it's Morgan's, because it can't be Morgan's. He's 24/7 instigating. So it's not Morgan's. Who is this? Let me know. I've been trying to figure it out. I didn't even go on Twitter because they be doing all type of weird spoilers and all that. I don't want to see nothing. So who is this, please? Appreciate it in the comments. Thank you. Anyway, we go to Orange Town. We see the little ugly dog. We see the old man. We see a lot of things. And Vegapunk is still talking about the history of the world. And Vegapunk even is going to tell everybody what he deciphers. So I don't think Vegapunk even has the whole truth, because I think the whole truth is at Laugh Tale, but he's gonna tell everybody what he knows, which I hope is more than what we know. Because if it's just the stuff we know, I'm just gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna sit here and be like, well, what was that all for? You know what I'm saying? But if it's something new, we are here for this. We are sitting in this chair and we are here for this. And while all this stuff is happening, the Straw Hats finally have a way to get out. There's clouds extending outward, and that's their cue to pretty much leave Egghead. Shout out to my boy Edison, RIP, bro. It sucks it had to be you, but it is what it is. So Vegapunk doesn't know everything, but he knows an incomplete version of the Void Century, and obviously the missing puzzle piece will be Laugh Tale. But he's gonna give everybody the truth of what he knows. Pretty much he says the main character of the story was born 900 years ago. That was an advanced civilization who had pretty much the properties of the Gomu Gomu no Mi, and his name was Joyboy. That's what we know for now from Vegapunk, and that he was the very first person to be ever called a pirate. So we found out who the first pirate was, and now Luffy is part of a lineage of a dude that is the first pirate, which also means Joyboy isn't even the first person to be stretchy. You know what I mean? He's not the first person to have the devil fruit, because that would mean Sun God Nika would be the first person to have the devil fruit. And from what I get from Vegapunk, they're two different people. I'm confused, but it's more for speculation wise. I want to know what's going on next, but I'm giving this chapter a 10 out of 10 chapter. I'm like, bro, I know this review is all over the place. That's because my mind was all over the place. I don't think y'all understand. It was crazy. It was crazy. That's what I can say right now. Oda has been cooking for the past, 5 months? He has probably, missed once? Maybe? Probably one mid-chapter. And when I say mid, it's probably a 7.5. So shout out Oda, one of the GOATs. With that being said, let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know some of your guys' theories. Let me know who the bird dude is, please. Thank you very much. And normally I would say I'll see you in the next video. Normally I make some promises that I can't keep, like there's a new video coming out soon, or there's something coming out very soon, and stay tuned for that. I don't even know if the video is going to come out. It's done. I just don't know what's going to come out yet because it's not fully edited to my liking. So when it is done, you guys will see. So just like Dragon, I'm out, bro. I don't know when I'll see you next, but it should be soon.